So welcome back, guys, to We Talk Boxing, and today I'm going to be talking about Devin Haney and his sensational performance against Regis Prograis. Now, now this takes Devin Haney to a whole new level. He is now a two-division world champion, and again puts him pretty much one of the top fighters and potentially best pound for pound boxers around today. He literally went into the ring on Saturday night and he absolutely destroyed Regis Prograis. And it was so one sided that even I was absolutely gobsmacked. I was expecting a lot more competitive fight between both guys, especially seeing the build up and how both guys, you can see, got quite heated throughout the week leading up to the fight. A lot of messages going back and forth, but the skill level between both guys was just superior. Devin Haney's skills are unbelievable. His speed, his combination, his punch selection, his power as well, which most people were contemplating and saying that he doesn't really carry too much power. But I felt that he's moved up now, and he's moved up to obviously super lightweight. And this is obviously, he looks better. He looks like he's carrying more power, more you know what I mean, more um, punch variety and just sting in his shots. And which is what troubled Regis Prograis on the night, because he didn't know how to handle it. And this fight was evident from round one. From round one, I just kind of see, I saw it, I sat there and I was like, you know what, this fight's only going one way. And that was the way of Devin Haney, because he was just quicker, sharper, and yeah, just far supreme. As I said, he had to at times be a little bit cautious because Prograis, although he hasn't got the skills, which we saw, he has the power. And that's the only thing that Regis Prograis was waiting for. He was waiting for Devin Haney to pretty much slip or lose concentration and then bang, like pretty much try and catch him with that left hook, which is his best shot. But it wasn't to be. He absolutely got destroyed. He got dropped as well. The scorecards are one way. All three judges saw it in the same way, 120 to 107. So a comprehensive and quite straightforward victory for Devin Haney. And the world is oyster now, because he pretty much has a variety of opponents who he could pretty much go off and try and make fights up against. But he pretty much stated that he would like to be making the biggest and best fights for the fans, which makes the most money for him, which I fully understand now. Obviously, he wants to try and cash in. There's some brilliant prospects around his weight and in his weight as well. So I'm guessing that some of these bigger fights may not be against some of the more dangerous opponents, such as Tank. So yeah, or maybe I can't say his name. Shakur Stevenson as well. So it'd be interesting to see who he fights next. But yeah, there is talk that he wants to go up to 147. And maybe try and fight for one of the titles. But all them titles at the moment are pretty much tied up with Terence Crawford. If he obviously moves up into 154-pound division, those belts will become vacated. Then you never know. He could try and fight for the vacated, one of the belts, and it will more likely be the WBC belt, because he's currently the WBC champion at 140 pounds, and he would automatically get pretty much a mandatory position if he chooses to go up into 147-pound division straight away if the belts get vacated. So that's a possibility there. So he could maybe be a three division world champion. But let's wait and see what happens. And yeah, Devin Haney surprised me with that performance. I knew he was going to win. I just didn't think it was going to be as comfortable and one-sided as what it was. And I honestly felt that we were probably going to see how Devin gets tested in this fight. I thought he would have got clipped, and for me, I just wanted to kind of see how he kind of would have reacted, but didn't really get to see that really, and he was quite comfortable, as I said. Obviously, going forward for Prograis now, he's pretty much stating after the post fight conference that he wants to become a three-time world champion in the 140-pound division. He's obviously got to try and claw his way back up into the rankings now because he will be dropped. Can he do it? Maybe. Yes, probably, because the better fighters are obviously gonna be moving up. And yeah, it just depends really because his legs look like they're gone. He looked quite slow in his legs. He's obviously got power. We know he's got power, but his legs look like they're gone. So whether or not it was, I mean, maybe a one-off, just this fight, we don't know. We just have to wait and see how he comes back in his next fight. But I don't think his next fight will be a world title fight. I feel as if he obviously will have maybe one or two more combat fights and then be put back into a world title fight. But he is with Eddie Hearn, and Eddie Hearn can make things happen. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in regard to this Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis fight. Um, what was your thoughts? Pure masterclass from my side, and I can't wait to see Devin Haney back in the ring, and hopefully we're seeing back out early next year, maybe April, May. That'd be quite good as well. Hopefully twice at least. But anyway, guys, as always, please subscribe and comment. Bless.